Hi y'all, welcome to Uniquely Vintage You. Friends, my name is Michelle and my sister Cheryl. We are so thankful to have you here. Today's video is all about me showing you how I am going to style some of the things that I've thrifted over the last several months and work it into my winter decor. I am going to show you what my room looks right now, and please forgive the lighting. It just is so hard with all these windows to really get a great lighting, but I'm trying to share with you what my room looks like after I've taken down all of my Christmas. Now you will notice I've left a few trees here and there, but I'm going to work that into my winter decorating. So let's get started. Friends, while I was decorating today, I've watched a couple of amazing videos. If you don't know Mama Mel, go over and check out her cooking channel. She's amazing. I know you'll love her. And I'm going to share one other YouTuber that I watch and I really love. So I'll share her a little bit later in the video, but I hope you guys will go over and check out their channels. They really have some amazing things. Okay, friends, we're going to start decorating right here in this area right by my front door. So I've gathered some things together, and this is what I have right here. And most of this decor has been thrifted, and that's what I love about thrifting decors, because you can really make your home so unique. But let's get started and style this. So I'm going to style the top of this cabinet first, and of course I'm just going to use some thrifted old books. I love old books. You can never go wrong. You can use them in all of your decorating. I'm going to add these two little blue ones to the top. And then on top of this, I'm going to add something else that I got. I got this at an estate sale this summer, this sweet little bowl. I got these little bottles. And of course, you know, if you're new here, I love the string that comes off of burlap. I use that in a lot of my decorating along with paper shred. So I'm just going to tuck that right there. Now let's move down to the next shelf. I think this is one, I love this cabinet so much. I've had it for many years, and a lot of these pieces I keep kind of in the same place, but they just work here. There's not a lot of things that I have that actually fits right here. So when I find things I like, I just tend to use them over and over. But here's an old spool I came across recently. I thought that was kind of cool, and then I'm just going to tuck in a few other little things. So on this next shelf, I'm going to use this little farmer's almanac that I picked up also at an estate sale, along with my mother's autograph book. I love this so much. This was hers, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. And so I love displaying it in my home all the time. And then this is the tree that my friend Jody made me and gifted me. Is that not so beautiful? And she did make this. I love it, and again, I said I would leave it out all year, and I probably will. I'm just going to flip this over. It says Happy Holidays. I think I'm just going to turn that over because isn't that so adorable? Friends, I think this will work on my decor all year long. I just love this. Jody, you are so sweet and kind, and I'm not going to get to share what I did with the sheep on today's video, but come back on Friday. If y'all seen the amazing sheep that she gifted me, I'm going to share with you how I styled those on Friday, and they really are so precious. Okay, so here's another thing I thrifted, was this amazing little crock, and inside it I just added some of the stems that fell off of my garland. Here's another bottle. I've just got some real greenery tucked in there. I'm just really trying to pull in the feel of winter. And you know, I love this cozy feel of calmness. It's not overdone, and that's what I love. And friends, these little dogs are something that I found at my neighbor's estate sale, and if you notice on the bottom, they are marked Japan. They are just so precious, and I really have never, I just don't have any of these, so I was excited that I was able to get some, and you know, they mean even more to me because they were my neighbors. So let's style the top of this little table, and I'm going to keep it pretty much like I had it for Christmas, minus all of the Christmas decor. So this tree works perfect. I'm going to just tuck it right back there, and I've got another little feather tree. I love these. Again, I've had these forever, and so I'm going to add that there as well. And then the only thing I was thinking was I'm going to bring in this candle. This candle kind of lends itself to winter with that mercury glass, so I think it's really pretty, and I think it'll work perfect right here. Now let's style the bottom. And so I made this sign of my mom and dad's signature. It's so special to me. I love to see it. So I'm going to tuck it in right here. And then on the other side, again, I'm just going to pull in another candle. Okay, so here's some other things that I'm going to work with, and most of the things on here are thrifted too, minus probably that snowman and that wreath and that snowflake, but all the rest is thrifted. Now I love this shelf as you walk in my front door, and I love old Bibles. Truly, truly love them. I'm always on the hunt for them when I'm out. So these are all white and cream and brown. I love these so much. And you know, as much as I wanted them to stand up, they fell over. But that's okay. I've got this really amazing little bookend of praying hands. I just love this so much. This was thrifted along with this other little picture of praying hands that was thrifted. And I just think they're precious, and I'm going to leave it right here. I just think it works perfect on this shelf. So to decorate below, I'm just going to add in my arrangement of old Bibles that I have. Again, I love collecting old Bibles, and these are all the black ones. So let's just put a few in. I think that book is a veterinarian book, but all the rest are Bibles. I'm going to have to switch that one out. I just noticed that when I was editing. So somehow I got a book in here that doesn't belong, but we're going to add it and go with it for now. I'm going to just display these beautiful Bibles. I don't know about y'all. Tell me if you collect old Bibles or not. I love them, and I especially love the small ones. I also want to share with you this tip. So I hate when cords show like this. So all I do is just pull them behind the furniture piece, and I grab a piece of wire. This wire is actually too long, but I will fix it. But you're just going to take this wire, wrap it around the leg of your furniture, and twist it. And so it really does hide the cord. And so I'm going to do that at the top, and then I'm going to go down a little further and do it at the bottom, and it really hides my cord. So when I'm looking that direction, I don't see a bunch of cords. So that's just a little tip if you want to try it. Friends, truly, I have pretty much thrifted most of my decor in my home. The sweet little silver tray was thrifted. This was gifted to me from JoAnn over at the Curated Home. JoAnn, I love this so much. Thank you, sweet friend. I just love putting some real greenery in there, and I love displaying the lid along beside it. I think it is so pretty. So I'm going to add that, and then I'm just going to add in a few more old bottles. Now, I did thrift this green little bottle, and I love it so much. I've got a really big green bottle, but I want some smaller ones of that color, so I'm going to be on the hunt for some of those. Friends, if you watched last week's video, you saw that I was gifted these amazing topiary trees from my poetry, and I will have them linked in the description below if you're interested in those, and they are just beautiful. But I am going to use them in my home for right now, and so I just tucked this one in that old rice scoop, added some pine cones all around. Of course, this wood piece is thrifted. It's a thrifted dough bowl, and then this was actually the key to my front door when I bought my home. Is that not amazing? I love having that as a display piece. So moving over to this corner, don't look at my Christmas bells or ringing sign. I have not got that taken down yet and replaced. I'm still looking for something to put there. I know I have some winter art somewhere, but for now I just left it. So it's okay. It's okay. But now let's just add in a few more green trees. And again, these are pretty much what I had sitting right here during Christmas decorating, but I just thought I'd put them back. And again, that crock was thrifted, and these coasters were thrifted as well. I got them for so cheap, and they're beautiful, and I just think they look really pretty right here. So moving behind my couch, of course I have those really old corbels, and they were not thrifted. But this oval mirror was a marketplace find. Of course, that little design inside was thrifted, and that trunk was a marketplace find. Love it. Okay, here's my other friend Angie. Go check her out. Her channel is called If the Creek Don't Rise. She does cooking, but she also shares some home decor of her home decorated for the holidays. I just love her. She's so sweet and precious and kind, and I just thought I'd give a little shout out for her channel. If you are interested in cooking videos, go check out Angie and Mama Mel. I know you'll love both of them. So this was a tree that is part of my Texas Homes collection for Christmas. It had red berries in there, and I got it for 90% off at Walmart because it was missing the bottom, which is fine with me. I took it gladly, and I think it is so beautiful. And I did take those berries out because I just really like the look of the green tree. There's some of Angie's cooking. It looks amazing. So now let's decorate this side right here in this little cabinet. These candles are thrifted as well. That one was given to me by JoAnn of the Curated Home. Go check out JoAnn. I love her so much. She is moving, and she's just sharing amazing content, so go check her out. But those are thrifted. This, of course, I bought from Hobby Lobby, and I just think it's so pretty. It looks so realistic. I'm going to add that to the top. And then I'm just going to take another little thrifted picture, and this is something I use throughout my home, but it doesn't stand up. It was made to hang, so all I did was add a push pin in the back, and voila, it sets up perfectly. So that's another little tip for you guys. If you have a frame that you would like to stand, you can just add a little push pin, and it'll usually make it stand up. Okay, now here's the rest of my thrifted finds that I'm going to use and add to my cabinet. I just love a lot of these items right here. So I love these rulers. Unfortunately, they're not going to show in this display, but I kind of have them there to kind of hold up some other things that I want to display. So here's a photograph book. It actually has some photos in it. This was something I got at a garage sale for a little of nothing. I just thought that was really, really pretty. And then I'm going to add in some other books that I have thrifted or got in an antique store, or something that I've had for just a really long time. But I just think they're so interesting, and I love the graphics. So I added in this heavy metal hand. I think that came from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to add in this piece of lace. And then I love these picture frames, and you can find them at the thrift stores all the time, or I see them quite often. But when I do, I grab them because they're just so pretty. I just think they're so pretty. I took out the insides, and I just love just the empty frame. So I'm also going to add in a pair of glasses or the glass case, and then I'm just going to add the glasses on top. I just think these are really pretty, and again, this was something that I got at an estate sale as well. So on the next shelf, I'm displaying my sister Tammy's Bible. That's so precious to me. We both had the Living Bibles when we were younger, and so I've got hers. I'm going to put that right there. I've got this. This came from, I think, a garage sale, I believe. I got this at the thrift store. Is that not so beautiful? I love that. This was a picture frame that was from a garage sale. And then I'm just going to top it with this tin, and this was from the thrift store. I think it's so pretty. I just love the design on it. So I'm just so thrilled to have that. And for the very bottom, I'm going to add in this arrangement that I use during fall. So I know it's not winter decor, but I just really like it, so I'm going to use it. And so that's what I love about decorating. You don't have to follow all the rules. You can use the things that you love. Now this was a frame that I got, I believe, at an estate sale as well, and it has some damage, but that's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and use it and display it. It's so pretty. It has those ice skates, and I just think it's the perfect addition to this little area right here. So the last place that I really want to style with you today is my trunk. And so this is my coffee table, and I'm just going to use this round wood piece that came from the thrift store, some books that were thrifted as well, and then I've got these two evergreen trees, and what's thrifted is this base. This is actually the base for a light fixture, and I just love using it throughout my home. It makes the perfect thing to put a Christmas tree in. I just love that. And then I'm going to use this other green vase that I thrifted as well. Is that so pretty? So I just tucked that little green tree right inside there, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Of course, I had to add some string. I just really like that messy look, and yeah, I think that's going to work. Now I'm going to add another one of my Bibles. This is the Pilgrim Edition. I don't know what that is. So if you guys know, let me know. But it was thrifted, and I'm going to add another little Bible to the top. So the last touch I'm going to add is just this Tree Farm candle from Bath & Body. It smells like heaven. I love burning these evergreen candles all throughout the winter and the cold that we have here in Oklahoma. So I'm going to light that, and then I'm going to share with you my room. If you don't use this art on your television from YouTube, you should use it. It is just so amazing. You can find all kinds of beautiful scenery to add to your TV. And I thought this one was really pretty. But friends, also, did you see the new rug that I got? I got that from Target, and I think it's so pretty. Now, I know that, of course, the mat in front of my door really doesn't go with it, so I'm on the hunt for that. But you guys will have to let me know what you think of my new rug. I really like how it looks. Friends, I can't thank you enough for being here, and I can't thank you enough for all of your prayers and support for my family and for TJ. And friends, I'm also going to leave a little clip here in just a minute and share with you some other people that have asked for prayer. And I hope that you'll take a moment, you'll screenshot this, and if you could, I would love for you to pray for each and every one of them. We all have needs, and together, joining in prayer, I know that it can really change things. So friends, before I go, I also want to share with you this beautiful Bible verse. Friends, I read this verse this morning, and it really spoke to me. It said, "Didn't I tell you that you would see God's glory if you believe?" Friends, this is what Jesus spoke to Martha when he came to raise Lazarus from the dead. And you know, when we're facing things in our life, if we will just listen to God and trust in Him, miracles can happen every day. Friends, put your faith and trust in God because He never fails. Friends, we love you. We appreciate you. We're praying for you. If you need us, you can always leave us a comment below, and we'll be sure to put you in our prayer request and pray for you daily. But friends, thank you. We love you, and we look forward to seeing the next one. Bye, y'all.